started out as being an historian. I studied history at the university in the Netherlands. And after 9 years in front of a classroom, I joined a Dutch company in the 1980s focused on AI. And they were building knowledge-based systems, expert systems. And well, there was a lot of interest for that in Europe and in the United States at the moment. And the reason I joined that company was not because I was a brilliant engineer, which I'm not, but I probably was the only one in a team of 13 very knowledgeable engineers who was able to address an audience without, that was probably the reason they hired me. And I traveled the world for 10 or 12 years, giving classes, seminars, courses, etc. on AI, how we did it. And in the 90s, that all vanished because AI wasn't what it was expected to be. And then I started my first company, which was geared towards intelligent agents. And a few years later, I started a company which was geared to towards integrations in general. And when we had sold that one, I took interest in CTIs, computer telephony integrations. And that's why I started Loyally in 2016. With one employee, a guy I worked with already for 5 or 6 years, Jerome, he's still with me. And he also believed in CTIs. And we had the privilege or the luck that we knew some people. That's one of the things I always say, getting older isn't fun. The only fun thing is that you keep getting to know more and more people. So I was lucky enough to find a company, a director of a company, a telephony company, who was looking for CTIs and who was able to help us in the first few months of our existence. And that was actually our first partner. It was called, we thought when going into the CX market, loyalty is very important to keep. But Loyalty was a name which was already the name of another company in the Netherlands. So we couldn't register that. And then I think at a morning, a cup of coffee, me or one of my colleagues said, why not Loyally? And that's, it's just an abbreviation of loyalty, and loyally and we are loyal to our customers, we are loyal to our partners, and the word loyal is and Lee is just, making it sound better. Being completely transparent with our partners. So open, visit them often, talk to them often, keeping them posted on what we are doing, how we are doing things, what kind of difficulties we encounter. Being transparent and being open to one's partner is the essence of building a relationship. And no secret targets, no secret goals between us and the partner. That is what I at least would like to promote. Being completely open and transparent is the key for us. Well, being complete. I don't think Loyally can have 20 or 30 partners. That's too much. But 6 or 7, as we have now, maybe 8, allows us to have a personal relationship with each and every partner or representative of each and every partner. It takes time, and it takes, I sometimes compare it to a marriage. It takes time to be married, to give each other the attention you want and you were used to when you were not married yet. But you have to work on that, as you have to work on relationships. You have time. And it's not about spending money or not only about spending money, but it's about spending time to have a cup of coffee, to have a beer, to have a drink, to have a call like this and say, okay, what are you working on? What's your interest at the moment? How is your market evolving, etc. And show genuine interest in what the other party is doing. And just take it for granted and send invoices and getting assignments, because then it will end soon. Work is more than getting an assignment done. Although to my wife and to my friends, going to a SaaS meeting in Amsterdam on a Friday afternoon and a Friday evening sounds like fun, having a great dinner, having a few beers. But that's part of your job, that's part of your work also. Invest more in your network. That's what I would advise myself, because in my younger days, working was not having a coffee with a customer. Working was working on an assignment, doing a class, preparing a course for a company or whatever. But it's spending more time, investing more in your relationships. That's what I would advise myself. The partnerships is also about people. I liked about the SaaS 22 meeting in Amsterdam that there were 35 people from companies at the meeting. And normally you go to events where 100, 200, 300 people are in a large meeting room and are listening to someone. But what the Partner Day did was exactly what partnership is about. It allowed you to listen to people and to directly speak to people. Company allows you to talk to people and find, how do you call that in English? We say you sometimes fall in a warm bed. It's, what I mean? And you all share the same ideas about where technology is going and where technology is taking us to. And we all have different roads and different agendas, but something is bringing us together. And that knowledge in the community allows you to easily find out, what are my potential partners? Where can I help them? Where can they help me? And how can we help each other in bringing things forward? And that is what community is all about. And SaaS 22 was an eye-opener for me, the Partner Day, really. It was so personal. It was so, as if it was made for me. That feeling, I had the feeling as if the day was made for me, and changed the way we work and how we build our solutions. But having an emphasis on personal relations, I don't hope that AI will influence our personal relations. And but it will change the way we work, and it will make things available which we are not able to dream of at the moment. In speed, in amount of solutions offered, and the only thing that I'm old, I'm 69, of course, but I'm sometimes afraid that AI will take over everything in the CX world. And with everything, I mean also the person-to-person contact. And sometimes you just need a person who listens to you instead of a program that guides you in 2, 3, or 4 seconds to the best possible answer. You just want to tell your story. And I hope there will be a mix between human involvement and AI in the future in the world of CX, that companies will understand that lending an ear to someone is also valuable. Let me put it like that.